Nikki Parker is the definition of a desperate woman who happened to put down skinny woman to make herself feel better. Let's get started. So, currently, I'm on season 4 of the Parkers, and while watching, I realized Nikki Parker is desperate. Oh my gosh. So, Nikki Parker is the mom in the show to Kimberly Parker. And their love interest, well, he's not interested in her at all, is Professor Ogilvy. And while watching the show, when she first laid eyes on him, she's had the mindset of, I gotta have him, which is the worst mindset you could ever have as a woman. And I remember while watching the show, is that I noticed in like season 1 to season 3, if I'm not mistaken, Professor Ogilvy was not interested in her. In fact, he was showed physically remotely disgusted by her because of how she would she basically make inappropriate jokes, and a lot of them was along with SA or SH. I can't see the words because I don't want to get in trouble with YouTube, but you know what I'm saying. And it's very inappropriate adult jokes, underlying jokes to them, and he looked clearly uncomfortable. And also knowing the fact that he had a girlfriend. And when she found out he had a girlfriend, she always nitpick at her and always talk about how too skinny she was. And by the way, I noticed that she kind of put weight on a hierarchy, meaning like, you know how I talked about in the video, people who criticize light skins, criticize mixed people, or people who benefit from texture and featureism and, you know, colorism. I realized that she has a different form where she put body type on a hierarchy as well. And I noticed that, you know, people who nitpick at those things tend to put it on a hierarchy. And in that case, she nitpicks at the girl's weight. She nitpicks on how she can't cook. And, you know, she's like, basically like, I can be the woman for him. And she also nitpicks on how probably if you took care of Professor Ogilvy, he wouldn't be gravitating towards me. And that's a huge pick me mindset.